Namaste to all. Thank you very much for joining today. I'm your meditation coach Ayyappa Pindi. Pranams to my Guruji, Brahmashi Pitama Patriji, and to all the Pyramid Spiritual Societies movement. I'm very glad we are back again today in the season 6. Today, I'm going to introduce one of the great masters. His name is Alan Wilson Watts. Born in Britain, and he went to USA and did a lot of study on Zen. He has written so many books. Among that, one of the popular book is In My Own Way, Zen Beat the Way. So let us learn from him some of the quotes from his books, very popular books. And let us understand some of the wisdom today. Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. Defining ourselves is the most toughest task. If somebody asks you, who are you? You may tell your name, your age, the city where you are born, your profession, etc. But that is not you. Who are you? Whoever comes to Ramana Maharshi, he is always asked one question, who are you? They will answer many things, but still he will say, no, keep quiet, who are you? Why? It's a very controversial two statements. He says, keep quiet, and he asks, know who you are. Who are you? It means in the silence you will know who you are. Silencing of what? Not just the mouth. The silencing of the mind. Jesus said, I fasted for 40 days. What did he fast? Not the body fast, the mind. All the spiritual seekers, all the spiritual masters, they say only one thing, empty your mind. Only when you empty your mind, you will really know your true self. Otherwise, whatever you tell about yourself, it's like biting your own teeth because that is not true. And in fact, every moment we change because there are trillions of cells inside us. Every moment we are different. Every moment we change, we evolve. Soul is here for learning. And mind is a tool which has to help the soul to learn, but in fact, the mind has become one of its biggest enemies, stopping the evolution of the soul. If the mind helps the soul, it just takes 300 lifetimes. If the mind is against the soul, you get into the trap of karma siddhanta and it becomes 3000 lifetimes. It's not so proudful when someone says, I have taken 3000 lifetimes. It means they have done MBBS in 30 years instead of doing it in 5 years. The given span, whatever you have to do, you have to complete and go. So the definition of us, of anybody, always changes because we are multidimensional beings. We are not just this physical body. We are not just these flesh, bones, the blood, and the organs. We are soul conscious. We are 7 bodies. We are nothing but a collection of ECK, energy, consciousness, and knowledge. We must know who we are. With every experience, we keep on changing because change is permanent. Let us look into the second quote. To have faith is to trust yourself to the water. We all know that earth is 2/3 of water, and in our body, 70% is in the water and the brain has 80% water. Whenever we trust us or anything, that trust records those vibes. Those vibrations get stored in water. When you swim, you don't grab hold of water. Generally, when you climb the mountain, you hold it, you grab it. When you are climbing something or when you're passing a bridge, you hold the ropes. You hold your vehicles. Everywhere, you hold something. But when you're in the air, what do you hold? But when you are in the water, what happens? If you try to hold the water, you become heavy and you drown. Because if you do, you will sink and drown. Instead, you relax and float. When two friends gets into the water, both are around 60 kgs each. One fellow drowned, another fellow floating. How is it possible? Because both are physically more or less equal. But one floats in the water, one drowns. It's because one fellow, he doesn't hold any pressure or tension. He just relaxed. When he's relaxed, he becomes water. So the density of the water inside him and the outside is same, so they float, just like a wood block floating in the water. But the other fellow is fighting. He's struggling to get hold of something. His body becomes heavy. The water density becomes heavy. So it's like a stone. You go deep inside the water. When somebody dies in the water, their body floats above. It means the astral body has gone out permanently. If you are in a deep samadhi state, you will float in the water. A lot of yogis have done that. So the more relaxed we are, the lighter we become, and we allow the light to enter inside us. So the density of the water inside us is altered by what? Our thoughts, our fear, our greed to hold something. You must have a thought and leave it. You should not be greedy holding it all the time. Holding it all the time will not give you peace. It will always have pressure on you. Life should be peaceful and pleasureful, not pressureful. The more pressures you have, you will not enjoy the ecstasy of life, where every moment you create a hell for you. So as it reflects. If one person is so angry in the house, it reflects in all the water bodies in the house, all the food, and all the people. Rather, if there is a one enlightened person in the house, that enlightenment reflects throughout the house, in the water, in the food, and all the people, the animals. Because we send those vibes all the time. In the food you make, in the water you drink, everywhere, that vibrations will keep on spreading. If you keep a pyramid in a house, that pyramid will completely nullify the negativity in the house, and it will continuously keep sending energies to the house and the earth below that house. And this is the way we send energies to the Mother Earth. Such places will be awesome. A lot of farmers, they suffer because they don't have good yield, or the yield what they get is not of good quality. When they use meditation, when they use pyramid and pyramid water into the fields, the soil become rich. The seeds become pyramidized. The pyramids of seeds will become rich. So when they sow, they get very good yield, more in the quantity and more in the quality. The very simple zero budget technique. All that they need to do is meditate and use a pyramid. If you know the calculations, you can make your own pyramid just with 4 rods, or buy one and keep it, and you have to enhance it. The goal here is to become lighter. All the past worries, all the past tensions, or the futuristic worries, and the egos, the greed will make you very, very heavy inside. And it is directly reflecting the 70% of water inside you. And your density becomes more. And then you are not one with the nature. That is, the outside water is relaxed and inside water is heavy. So you are against the nature, because the water inside you is now, the density is different because of what? Your mind. You have to trust. People ask me, how's your journey? I tell them, my journey is like in a pitch dark road. There is no light. There is only one light in my bike where the visibility is only less than 50 meters. And I trust the road before me and I go. This is what my journey is. It's not a daylight journey, it's a midnight. It's a new moon journey. The trust you have in the life should never go whatsoever the circumstances come. Because the moment you lose the trust, you lose yourself and you get into the drama. You forget that you're in drama and you become a part of the drama. That's a bigger risk. And the soul growth stops there. Because it's a mind game. Let us look into another quote. We seldom realize, it means we don't realize for what, for example, that our most private thoughts and emotions are not actually our own. Very, very important, friends. Most of our thoughts, including the private thoughts and emotions, are not ours. I'll tell you two examples which happened last week. The one girl came to my house. She was in a hurry to go somewhere. That vibes started spreading in my house, and everybody in the house were hurried, urged to go to some place. So those thoughts and emotions are not ours, but others. So I caught that and I said, relax. What is the hurry? Let's go. But don't be in a hurry. But if you are not aware, you think that is yours. And then you get into that current of the thoughts and emotions and life becomes miserable. You go to any government offices or any hotels where there is a lot of crowd, you see that impatience of everybody. Do you think everybody is impatient? No. One or two people, their impatience leaves the vibrations there. And everybody who comes there becomes a victim. And people who are shant and then calm, even they go there, they get influenced with those thoughts and emotions. They get carried away. And they think that is their thoughts. And later they will realize, why did I react like this? I'm not this. Yes, you're not that, but you got carried away with that current of thoughts because you don't have control on your energy and thoughts. That is your mind. If I step into any house, I can clearly understand the harmony of that family very easily. And anybody can do that. Only thing is, you need to first have control on your mind. The vibrations can be easily caught. The intentions of the other person can be easily caught. The thoughts can be easily caught. The last week when I was sitting in my room in Pyramid Valley, my friend Chandramohan came. He was tired. He just sat next to me in the chair. He was hardly talking. Suddenly I got the thought that I should give water to him. I went and grabbed that water jug and glass. I gave him 2 glasses. He drank and then I kept. Then he said, I was about to ask you water, but you got my thoughts. I said, there is nothing miracle for me because it happens every day, many, many times. Because my mind is always empty. And I feel very, very, very light inside. Because I don't know whether I will die next minute or after 100 years. Until then, as long as I am there, I'll do my best for my growth and for the society. That's all. I don't have any pressures and tensions. Situation comes and I find solutions, then I solve it. Your outer situations should not reflect your inner. If it is going to reflect your inner, it means you are not yet understood that it's all a drama. Why fear? Then even the fear thoughts are not yours. I read in a book once, he said, Go to a place where no human has ever gone and go and sit calm and see, and whatever thoughts you get there, those are your original thoughts. And no place ever touched by humans must be some deep forest. Because everywhere we go, the human thoughts are accumulated, especially in the cities, it's worst. They're full of negativity, full of greed. Instead of negativity, I can say full of greed. I want more and more and more without limit caps. So what happens? That entire space, whoever goes get influenced. But since I am meditating for many, many years, 16 years, I can clearly, when a thought tries to get in, I catch it. And I keep rejecting it because it's not mine. One has to become so aware of his environment, the surroundings, and the thoughts. So your inner peace is never get disturbed. People just get carried away. People just get carried away with others' thoughts and emotions, thinking those are theirs. For we think in the terms of language image we did not invent, but which we were given us to by the society. Yes, the society from the childhood, they will inject what? That you are beautiful, that you are ugly, that you are short, you are dark, and most of the things will be negative. Because negativity is very easy to spread in this third dimension, where to spread positivity and the light, there's a big struggle. I give you 1 week challenge. Take this as a challenge. For next 1 week, try to stay positive. Speak only positive words. And whatever negativity comes from outside, whoever speaks anything, think positive, speak positive. You have to try that. And then you will see all of a sudden, a lot of peace comes in your life. And once you taste it, my friends, you will never going to leave it. Can't we try that for 1 week? If someone thinks it's very difficult, you are very unscientific because you have not even tried it. You have not even tried it. If some person is speaking negatively, you look at him in a positive way that he's suffering inside, that's why he's speaking negatively. And you have to guide them. And if he's not taking that help, you have to be again positive. One day he will realize. And if the situation around is very, very worst, be very positive that life is trying to teach us something. And if your kids are not listening to you, be positive that one day they will all meditate. They'll become vegetarians and they'll listen to you. Fill yourself with positivity because the positivity, wherever there is positivity, there is around white light. Wherever there is negativity, there is darkness. The world is full of people who is finding faults in others, who speaks about negative emotions and all the hurdles. There are very, very few people you will find who stays very, very positive in all the given situations. In my entire family, there's only one person I saw in my entire childhood. Through him, I came to know the word meditation, Mr. Venkatramana. He's my uncle. Only he is a very, very positive person. Hardly I hear or I have never heard anything negative from his mouth, and he speaks about positive thinking, positive talks. It is so important because whatever you are, you attract those vibes. We want wisdom, we want light, we want health. But if we are negative, if you are encouraging negative talks, then what are you going to attract? Like attracts like. The moment we become highly positive, then we don't give room for any negativity. Try this. This is a lifelong challenge. Try for 1 week. And I would love to know how it is impacting your life. That's right. When I become very tired, my thoughts go negative matter. Yes, Padmaji, because when you become tired, In other way, when you don't have energies, your low energies will attract lower vibrations. What we must do, you have to meditate at least 5 minutes in every 1 hour. Keep recharging yourself, then you see, and speak very, very less. To the point, only if needed, then that itself will show. I have experimented one day, not talking much. That is enough for running the day energy. But if I don't know meditation those days, my college days. But if you add meditation, you are always energetic the whole day. My previous session, one of the speakers came. She could have completed that entire session in 10 minutes. She was talking for 30 to 40 minutes, which she could have cut down in 10 minutes because she has being so expressive like a movie. She's continuously expressing every detail of every experience, which is not needed. That 40-minute speech could have cut down to 10 minutes. And that 10 minutes would have been more effective, and she would have saved the 30 minutes of energy. Talk less, talk to the point, talk or open the mouth only when necessary. That saves a lot of energy. Secondly, thinking. If you are a positive person, believe me, people will not talk with you. People will not make friendship with you because they want negative friends. I'm fortunate to have a lot of meditators as my friends because there's less negativity. I can't say zero, there's less negativity. But in the outside world, my God, they swim in the current of negative energies. So that's why I teach meditation, people run away. If someone comes to me, either you meditate or don't talk. I can't encourage. My mom always say, I can't talk to you, man. I always speak to sister telling all the problems. I say, please. I don't want to hear all those things. Because every time you have a new story, I have every time a new master and new knowledge, there's a mismatch. So we talk something generic, hi, bye, that's it. Because the more you are shy, making others to talk, because I ask my wife sometimes, why did you allow them to talk? She said, but they are continuously talking. You have to stop. One must learn to stop. If you are shy, the people will take you for a run. You must find the ways to cut that communication. Otherwise, that garbage will enter into your head. And who is going to suffer? It's going to be you. Your negative thinking will become more after you speak to them. Then their thoughts, their emotions becomes yours. And to cleanse that, it will take many days of meditation. Is it necessary? Think. Why do you want to put others' garbage inside you? And anyway, they will fill back their garbage. It's no use. It's like a virus spreading everywhere. Invisible virus. But it kills you slowly. Every hour you do 5 minutes meditation. And in some hour you do 1 hour meditation. Then you see the difference. Talk less. Think and talk positive. Take this as a 1 week challenge. Then you see a tremendous amount of change in your whole life. It's time for meditation now. Post that, we will have a guest speaker with us. Kindly cross your legs or cross your feet. Clasp all the fingers into fingers. Close your eyes. Remove the spectacles. Be with your normal, natural breath. Don't open your eyes. Ignore all the thoughts and be one with the breath. Don't open your eyes. Be with your breath. Be with your natural breath. Final 10 minutes. Don't open your eyes. Final 5 minutes. Be with your own breath. No thoughts whatsoever. Final 1 minute. Be with your breath. Kindly place both your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now slowly open your eyes. Thank you very much, my dear masters and friends. Tonight at 10 and tomorrow morning at 5, we have group meditation as usual. Please attend, join the WhatsApp groups, and subscribe to the channel so you'll never miss any updates. And it's wonderful meditation today. Thank you, everyone. And we have Mr. Saurabh Ji today to share his life transformational experiences with meditation in short. So now I invite Saurabh Ji to our YouTube channel for sharing his experiences. Namaste Ji.
Namaste, sir. So I'm audible, sir?
Yes, yes.
Hello.
Please go ahead.
Okay, right. So a warm good evening to all the masters, and a round of applause to the meditation which you are right now done, and a big energetic hug to everybody. So I'm Saurabh from Belgaum district of Karnataka. I'm presently studying PhD in agriculture agronomy at University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad. And my I'd like to just share brief about my journey with meditation. So it all started when I was in 8th standard at Chikkodi. One of senior pyramid master, Dr. Jiyondar Ketapner, who introduced me to this meditation, and from then it was very quite a good journey. And it was again ups and downs. Like what was the problem was, like, I didn't continue it. So whenever was the need, I just meditated, and there was when the things were really going good, I just discontinued. And in short, like, I'll correlate with some of the turning points of my life. And in to start with my 8th standard and 9th standard, I could meditate, and 10th I didn't continue. And I had very less marks in 10th. And from moving on, I was very fortunate to get a good college. And in 12th, at the end, there was again a turning phase. And I used to meditate for daily 1 hour. And before the pre-boards, like boards for like from January month, and in like I had my exams in April. And what it turned out to be was, like, I could score some in my 10th, it was some, I scored some 76%. And it transformed, it raised the bar to 83.5. And from there, I was again very much fortunate. I got admission in BSc in agriculture, that is undergraduate in agriculture program at University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad. So again, what was the thing was, anyhow I have the admission in undergraduate agriculture now. So I need to meditate now. So I'll just like enjoy my life. and it went on, and I could through and like it on is something like I was not a regular meditator. There was whenever like I had a low or like depression kind of situations in life, I used to meditate like in during full moon days or something like that. I was like whenever I used to feel low, I used to meditate. And then the turn comes in my final year, and I had to choose the masters. And for masters, we had a all India examination. At that time, again, I didn't get the good results what I thought. And from then again, there the journey of like my things were going under depression. So again, my fellow friend at Chikodi, Dr. Jivandar Ketapner, came into rescue, and he just allowed me to meditate with him, and I could prepare for the entrance exam of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. So TNU. So and I could clear that exam, and again I joined the institute, and again the same thing. Anyhow, I joined the PhD, yeah, masters right now. So again the same thing. I was not into regular meditation, and one more thing was like I scored 83 in 12th, and I could raise that bar to 84.3 in my undergraduate. And again, when I went to masters in TNU, I used to go to this one Isha. So in that they have this one meditation room. In that again, I used to do anapanasati only, and it was like I was maybe 3 months. Like I used to visit it frequently, and I used to meditate and get that energy, and things were somehow going good. And meantime, again, my masters over me, like my higher self was taking care of me, and things was very pretty good. And again, some problem back end of my masters was to write the PhD entrance exam, and things went very depressing also. And at that time also meditation came into rescue, and I could get my PhD seat in again my home university, which I completed my undergraduation, that is University of Agriculture Sciences, Dharwad. So right now, what the great transformation happened after the lockdown period. So it was in the month of March that the lockdown was announced, and I was here at the home. And what I started was coming back from like my PhD program to home. I was very irregular, and my sleep cycle was very odd. And I used to get up at 10, 11. I used to spend my much of time on phone watching Mahabharata overnight. It was something I was watching, and I was very much fascinated to watch Mahabharata. And one miracle or one more thing turning point happened was. One day again, Ketapur sir was asking my mother, "Where is Saurabh? You just remind like if he is free, send him to home." And I was flag end of watching Mahabharata, and what I thought was, let me finish it and I'll go back to sir. And at that time, I went back to sir, and we had a deep discussion for 2 hours. So like I shared my present situation of life, what is exactly happening and what I want to. And he said like, come back to meditation. It is very good time now, so that you can jump into it and you can transform yourself. And at that time, as a very lazy guy, I used to be like I went on, and like to have a proper routine, I used to have like going for the walk in the morning. And one day I was just talking with sir and asked sir, like, shall you will you join me for the walking with me like daily? And he said like, what time you are going? I said like 7:30, and he just looked at me and smiled. Is it a time to go for a walk? You should enjoy that morning walk by 5 or 5:30. And at that time I was very reluctant and said, sir, I can't imagine myself waking at 5:30. And what was happened was, in soon later, there was a Chandra sir's Elevate Your Energy workshop, and which had the sessions between 5:30 to 8:30 in the morning. And you will believe it or me, guys, like all the 3 days, I woke up at 5:30 without alarm. So these may find very small things, like hey, getting up at 5:30 is something out of meditation is not a big deal. But for me, a guy who used to wake up at 11 very reluctantly, getting up at 5:30 is something I felt very great. And from then later, what we thought was, we wanted to teach this meditation to people via Zoom. And what we sir and me and sir son Harshvardhan together thought is to have a Zoom sessions. So with the tagline of freedom through meditation, where we will free ourselves from all our negative part of our life, like freeing from our worries, sorrows, like grief, everything. With that thought, we started freedom through meditation campaign while teaching online meditation through Zoom from August 15th. So that gave me a very great responsibility of giving back to the people, and that was a joy. That was a joy, and right now it is running very successfully. We are around 97 days, and the people are connecting with it, and we are enjoying the teaching of meditation to others, and telling some of the changes within me, where because of meditation I would find is something in the earlier days as a child I was very angry. I used to get angry for things like if a silly remote for the TV remote also I used to fight. So that anger has gone. So anger, fear, sadness, these are the some emotions which are nothing but our drain points of energy. So I left my that anger so that my energy got saved. And for from there the transformation was like now I tend to live in present rather than thinking of future and past. So maybe past is something it's very like difficult to forget because we have lived at and we may tend to regret. And for that regret part, what the thing which I heard from Sir Ketapna sir was once he asked Patriji that sir, this is like something I'm having a regret. So Patri sir clearly said, every regret is a new blunder. So that has stuck in my mind. So it is very a blunderous thing to think about our past and regret it. So from there right now I'm like living in complete present and I'm like not worried about future what is going to happen. And apart from that is something I learned is forget and forgive policy. If something is someone or somebody or some situation is making me to feel bad or hurt, either we have two options: we can forgive that process or situation or forget. So if we forgive, we'll become with a big heart and we create a space to a lot of energy to come inside us and we grow. And if we are not having that big heart or still like forgiving process leads a lot of energy. So if not you are not able to forgive that process or situation or person, just forget it again. Like if you forget and move on again, you are saving your energy. So that is the one thing which I'm able to do. And after coming into meditation, I'm clearly connecting more with the people and understanding them very well. Like I don't complain or judge them. Something like I try to find the root cause. And my view about the any person doing anything to you is that he is not doing it intentionally, and I tend to address with the law of karma. Something it is written is in his karma, that's why he is doing it, and let us show them a mercy or love and care and gratitude, so that something we can connect with them and we can elevate and we can help them to come up. So that is one thing I'm really loving. And I don't like I don't hate the people right now. I just something if not I can love them, I can just be neutral. And every time I'm trying to just give them like something, no, this is what can be done, and you just try to do it, and something you can find the transformation within you also. And I love connecting with the people. I can connect, I can tell them that this is what meditation does and this is what you can transform yourself. And something I learned is nobody is going to help you. It is something you have to find a way, and you have to build your dreams and desires and whatever you want. And something meditation gives you that tool where you can visualize and manifest something. If you want something, you clearly loudly tell that no, this is what I want and this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm going to do to the society. So that if you have the clear thought, definitely when you meditate with that intent and positivity, definitely that manifestation things will happen. So that is something I am very much exciting. And life doesn't seem to be as a trouble to right now. And when we go into the deeper states of meditation, or when we achieve higher spirituality, we tend to face problems. But what I feel is problems are challenges. Where like I compare this with the game, any video game or the computer game. When we clear one challenge or one level, we will be equipped with some more gadgets. Like if we are clearing one level of, let us say, PUBG only, we'll get some ammunitions, new ammunitions like that. If you clear one level of these problems or challenges in life, again we'll be equipped with new energy and we'll be ready for the challenge. And not like we should like what I'm learning or what I'm like learning is I'm like trying to understand why this problem is coming to me and what is it is going to teach me, rather than blaming it. So every problem or challenge comes with a teaching. So if it is very good to learn out of it, it is something like somebody is hurting you, like why he is hurting and what mistake I might have done, maybe in this life or past life. And just it is very good to ask sorry to the people and forgive them. So that is a good character I'm building up on this meditation. So in and all, what I can nutshell I'm suggest you like everybody is joy of teaching meditation will give you real happiness and forgiving also. And like smiling at people and like listening what is the problem with them and trying to understand that is something real. And start like judging the people and think what you want. Like if you thinking, that is going to manifest. What is I'm learning is our thoughts come to reality. So if I want to say like my life to be good in this 10 years, I want to buy a, let us say, Audi car. So if I'm thinking that, definitely I'm going to get that Audi car. So in that sense what I'm feeling is something thinking will what we want, let us think that and meditate daily. Like what I did, like I discontinued. Let us not do that. Let us continue at least half an hour daily. Will keep us going. And don't run away from challenges. It is our to just to elevate to the new level and to new energies. This is what I'm finding in my life, sir. So in a nutshell, this is what I'm up to, sir, in life.
Very, very
So
fantastic, Saurabh.
is it?
It's a great.
Thank you so much, sir. And I'd like to
Very, very
thank
good.
you, sir, for giving opportunity, and the Grandmaster Brahmarshi Pitama Patriji and my mentors right now, Dr. Jivandar Ketapner and Purnima Madam, who are helping me out really well in this phase to shape me as a better master, sir. Thank you so much.
Ketappaji and Purnima is very, very close
Yes,
to
sir.
me.
Actually,
We
in
have
the
been
11th
friends for
of
more
this
than
Patri sir birthday, I saw you in the
more.
valley, sir. You were with Madam and sir. I saw you. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. And your example of the video game, I really like
Yes,
it.
sir.
The more the levels we cross,
Yes, sir. That
we
is
get more
what.
energy and more
Yes, sir.
challenges. People think problems.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Such a lovely observation. That's a point which I have learned from you today.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank
You
you
are
so
really
much, sir.
inspired. Yes,
Yes,
yes.
sir.
And your wherever the agriculture research you are doing, if you need any support for, like, I have done small research in the pyramids using in the agriculture.
Definitely, I'll
If
be
you need any
contacting
support,
you,
let
sir.
me know.
Thank you so much,
We
sir.
can work
Yes,
together.
sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you. So ground to earth and such a lovely experiences. And everywhere there will be ups and downs. We always need mentors. Ketapaji has done a great job mentoring Saurabhji. We all need each other. In the video games, like we need extra powers to cross. We need some thinking. Sometimes when too much of problems comes around us, we need a guide and a mentor. So we will tell you, okay, hey, don't worry, we have gone through this path before. So I'm very happy to see Saurabhji has got the right mentors, Purnimaji and Ketapaji. They're excellent masters. Let's see if you have any comments for today. Supriyaji, negative thoughts control how? Simple, ignore. If somebody is speaking negatively on you, you have to just move away, right? Stress, anxiety, how to control, meditate. If you get control of your mind, those will disappear. Most of the problems disappear if your energy level increases because you will start connecting with the higher dimensions. This is what happens. Welcome to Saurabh from Krishnamurti ji. Namaste, Surender ji. Had deep meditation. Thank you, Ushashri ji. Very nice. Today meditation is in fact very deep. Great transformation, good experience of Saurabh from Krishnamurti ji. Thank you, Saurabh, for sharing your experience and transformation from Jayaraman ji. Okay, Mr. Jackie Master, I am new to pyramid meditation. Could you please show me sitting meditation posture, hand posture? How do you put your hands on your right side at the end of the meditation? So this is the posture. You will just remove the comment. You just have to sit. If you are sitting on the floor, you can cross your legs and keep all the fingers into fingers. So this is the posture we recommend. If you're sitting in the chair, just cross your legs. Thanks for asking that question. Okay, so Jackie is done. Mohit, thank you for sharing your experience with us, Master. Parvati ji, Namaste, Masters. I find changes in myself. I'm not getting angry and find someone is telling to me all the time, how do the things my way changed? I start loving myself. Yes. When your energy levels increase, your patience increases, all the unnecessary things will vanish. Thank you, Saurabh, for sharing your experience from Kulnadan ji. As Jesse, wow, great. You explained everything in crystal clear. He's very clear. He's doing research. Thank you for sharing your experience. Ushashri ji, very great transformation. Mohit ji, today I have deep meditation. I start teaching meditation. Other in meditation. In meditation, you're teaching others. Even in the real life, you have to start teaching, Mohit ji. The more we teach, the great transformation comes inside us. That is the secret. But one thing, I get thoughts in meditation. Yes, thoughts in meditation is mind is trying to cleanse its own dirt. So the one thing we need to do is ignore. Thank you, Saurabh, for sharing your experience. The key is regular meditation. How true. That's right, Nishaji. Regularity. See, if content is the king, who is the queen? Consistency. We know meditation is the king, but how to capture the queen? Consistency. Every day you must meditate. Regularity. If there is no regularity, the results won't be regular. Lovely session today. Energy recharge point so beautifully explained. See, even the session was about all the energy leaks, and also Saurabh has explained all about the energy leaks. If you're, any extremes or any low will always drain your energy. If the energy is drained, you get attracted to all the lower vibes. Well said, Neeraj. Thank you very much, my dear masters and friends. Again, we'll connect tonight at 10 and tomorrow morning 5 for meditation. Until then, signing off your meditation coach Ayyappa Pindi. Thank you. Namaste. Bye.